Hey everybody, welcome to Cruise Report live from Mardi Gras.
Yay!
Hey cruisers, we are on Carnival Mardi Gras today. It's a day at sea. It's our first full day on the ship. Well, I say that. We got on the ship early yesterday. And we flew into Port Canaveral yesterday evening. And then, gosh, it seems like 2 days ago. But anyway, we spent the night, got up the next morning, and we were invited on this trip by Carnival as part of a media trip, a press trip. And to cover the naming ceremony of the ship. So we got up early yesterday morning, and we were supposed to have an arranged transfer to the ship. A big van was supposed to come. I think there was 10 of us, and they were supposed to pick us up and take us to the ship. And it's only 10 minutes from the hotel. But there was a big accident. Our transfer or our transportation did not show up. So we all end up having to get Ubers and things to get to the pier. And I think we were a little later getting there than normal. So what we did, we ended up getting on board the ship and embarking. I can't really tell you much about what to expect as far as embarkation, because we kind of went through a special media embarkation process, so I don't really know what the embarkation's like as a passenger or a guest. So we get on board, and the plan was for us to be at the Shack's Big Chicken for the ribbon cutting. And we get there, of course, just seconds after the ribbon had already been cut. And there's media people everywhere, TV stations and big cameras and gear and tons of people. And they're handing out samples of the chicken, which I thought was actually good. I don't know, what did you think?
I was expecting big, thick, crusty, southern fried type chicken, and it's not that.
Well, I thought it was really good. It was certainly hot. And anyway, I liked it. It had a little spice to it, and I thought it was good. So I'm looking forward to trying that again. These were just kind of little chicken tender samples, but they were good. Anyway, we did a little bit there, but not much. And then we had to go down to the theater for the naming ceremony. And just to give you a little quick background, we're actually in our stateroom right now, our balcony stateroom. And they've changed a lot about the balcony staterooms on Mardi Gras compared to what we've had in the past. First impression, what do you think?
Oh, it's very nice. It's much subdued. I mean, it's got beiges and powder blues and ocean blues, and it's very soothing and calming decor. Light woods. There's only 3 drawers in the entire stateroom, but that's okay because the closet makes up for it, and we'll do a whole walkthrough and show you how all of that works. But it's a nice stateroom. Plus, you're going to talk about the door?
Yeah, I think I'm going to save that. There's a few unique things to this stateroom that I'm glad to see Carnival's changed in their design. And I think they're welcome changes. And like Ricky mentioned, we're going to do like a walkthrough and a review of the stateroom. We probably won't get that posted until we get back, just because the Wi-Fi on the ship and the internet connection, it just doesn't allow uploading of 4K video. And we want to do a 4K video of that. But my first impression of the stateroom, it is smaller, more narrow than what we've seen in the past in balcony staterooms. But we'll cover all of this in our stateroom review. So let me get back to the naming ceremony. We get down to the theater, and everybody's there. Christine Duffy, Arnold Donald, John Heald, is that right? I never know how to say. He's the brand ambassador. And Miss Universe, Miss USA, Miss Dominican Republic, there are all these Mrs.
Miscellaneous.
Miscellaneous. Anyway, they were there, and I think Miss Dominican Republic, which may be also Miss Universe, I'm not sure, but she is the godmother of the ship and actually did the naming or the blessing or whatever they do. And it was actually very well done. It was very well choreographed. Christine Duffy gave a great speech, and Arnold Donald did a little talk. And then we got to see the champagne bottle. It was on video, but we got to see the champagne bottle break, and it did break. And so it was it had some little video packages that they put in there that was really impressive the way they did it. And I thought it was a good ceremony.
Yeah, it had a marching band in it.
Oh yeah,
like from New Orleans Mardi Gras type brass marching band. It was so cool.
Yeah, it was very cool at the end, and confetti coming down and everything.
Yeah.
It was an impressive event. They did a good job with it. And by the way, I just realized it this morning. This is actually the biggest cruise ship we've ever been on. It just didn't occur to me until this morning. And this is our 132nd cruise. We keep track of all these things. So it's like I say, a beautiful ship. It's just massive, and I don't know how we're going to even be possibly covering it in 7 days, because there's more venues than you could get to in 7 days. You'd really need 2 weeks to do this, but we're going to do our best. So we're going to have to do our power eating to get through all the restaurants and the venues. That's a challenge for you. But anyway, the event was great, and then after that we had a luncheon at the Palm Restaurant, which is one of their main dining rooms. There's actually 3 main dining rooms. The Palm Restaurant, I think, is on 2 different levels. There's a deck 6 and a deck 7, and then there's what's the other one?
Flamingo.
Flamingo Restaurant is another main dining. I think it's a little bit smaller. But so we had lunch, and then about the time lunch was over, we just came to our stateroom. That was, it was about 1:30, 1:45 by then, so the staterooms were available. We get to the stateroom, and we're going to unpack. Got all our stuff put up, and about while we were unpacking, our stateroom attendant, Calvert came by, introduced himself. And very nice. Been with the company 25 years. Yeah. Just blew my mind. We were also shocked that he has 35 staterooms that he takes care of by himself. I mean, he has an assistant, but the assistant is shared between 2 stateroom attendants. So really the assistant is working with 70 staterooms, I guess. So it's just incredible the amount of work these guys do. But been with the company 25 years, you can tell he really absolutely loves it. And so anyway, we met him, and then after we get unpacked, I think, let's see, what did we do after that? We went to...
I took a nap.
Yeah, we took a little nap, got a little rest, and then we had to be somewhere.
A cocktail party.
Oh yeah, a little cocktail party. Our host from Carnival had arranged a little cocktail party at the Brass Magnolia, one of the lounges on board. Beautiful lounge. And they had live entertainment. They had like 3 violinists playing. And it's kind of a New Orleans theme, I guess. The whole ship is a little bit because of the name Mardi Gras. But it was a very noisy lounge. You couldn't hear people talk. I mean, not only the music, but just the acoustics in there, I think, were just, I don't know, I don't think I'd go back there unless, we like to find some place that's kind of quiet.
That's going to be hard.
Yeah, it is. And we actually walked by the, what's the one we like? The Alchemy, the Alchemy Bar.
Alchemy Bar.
And which is much bigger on this ship. And boy, you talk about noisy. It was really rowdy. So anyway, we're going to see if we can find a nice quiet place to have a drink. Maybe the Piano Bar. Maybe that would, or Havana. Havana sometimes is not too busy. So we'll see. We'll figure something out. And then we went to dinner at Cucina del Capitano, which is the Italian restaurant, and we were surprised to learn that it's now complimentary. You don't have to pay for it. On the previous cruises, it was an upcharge restaurant, I think $15 or $20, and now it's included. So
Yep.
a group of us had dinner there, and then we were just wiped out and thought on the way back to the room we'll stop at the casino.
Huh.
That was a mistake.
Bad idea.
Bad idea. Not only was it really, really busy, I mean,
It was hard to find a machine.
yeah, if you're playing slots, they have everything.
Yeah.
They have blackjack, craps, roulette,
Right.
poker, slot machines, a lot of slot machines. It's a big casino, and it was full. It was packed,
Yeah.
and very, very smoky. So
Oh, yeah.
a lot of cigarette smoke. So we did contribute some money. We donated to the cause and didn't do very well. Didn't take long either.
We couldn't find any quarter machines.
Yeah, well, all the machines now are these multi-denominational, and they did have dollar machines.
Yeah, we found those.
Yeah, that was $80 or $60 down the drain. So anyway, it was a good first day. We were just tired, so we went to bed. Now it's the next day. It's a day at sea, very calm, very smooth, beautiful day right now. And we just wanted to kind of give you our first impressions of the ship, kind of what we thought of it just as we walked on board. And I think
It's beautiful. The ship
beautiful.
is really beautiful. There's surprises around every corner. You have to keep your eyes open and look, because you'll be amazed at the things you see.
yeah, obviously a lot of thought went into the ship. And just the Grand Central, with the on the side of the ship where you've got that big, huge window open to the sea. The engineering that it must have taken to design that to be structurally sound enough, because as most of you probably know, as a ship goes through the water, it twists and turns, and the metal is always moving and twisting, especially on a big ship like this. So to be able to have an entire wall of glass like that on the side of the ship, that's like 3 or 4 decks high, is an incredible engineering feat. So it's impressive. We're going to spend some time today looking around the ship. It's going to be pretty crowded because everybody's on board. So
Yeah, I don't think they limited the capacity on this one.
I don't either. Yeah, I think the ship's probably pretty close to full. We haven't been able to find out yet exactly how many people are on board. I do know that I read on one of the Facebook groups that last week, the week prior to this cruise, it was not full. It was like at about 70%. But I believe that this sailing, because of the naming ceremony, and I know even Christine Duffy is on board with some family and friends. So, I mean, there's a lot of people on here. So
They may not know who Christine Duffy is.
well, she's the president of Carnival. So I think most of the people watching our channel probably know who she is. But she is the president of Carnival, and she's sailing with us this week. We're going to have a Q&A with her, I don't know, when, tomorrow or the next day? Something?
Yeah, I think it's tomorrow.
One of the days we have a Q&A with her. So anyway, thanks for joining us today. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and YouTube can notify you whenever we come out with new videos, and we will update you again from Carnival Mardi Gras after we've been on a few days and have a little more knowledge of what's going on. Anything else you want to say?
Bye.
Okay, see you later.